Welcome back, my crafty individuals, to another episode of Crafters SMP. This episode, we have a bit of a major problem here. You see, on this server, being complacent is sort of your end. So you have to be rich. The problem? That's all the valuables to my name. Not looking too hot, is it? Now, luckily, your boy Cola, I have a plan. Now, to set off my major plan to, get rich, we need some of these. But Cola, I hear you say in a slightly nerdish voice, anyone has access to villages. Yeah, that's true. Anyone can use villages to make a bunch of food. But not everyone has the marketing genius of me. The problem is, how do we hide this? Because, I'm all good with letting people know what my income is and make it themselves. But I don't want them to go in and start using my source of income. So we gotta hide this where no one will suspect it be. Right on. So, some work has been done to get some trading. And here's the reveal of our villager trading hall. We have our cartographers for the 1 glass pane for 1 emerald trip, and the farmers, our source of income. You see, farmers sell 2 different types of food that I'm worried about. The first type, golden carrots. Everyone loves them. Highest saturation on the market. However, the second gives us what we really want. You see, what we want is a little bit of branding, which is where the pumpkin pie comes in. You see, we have this creature, not yet built, called the Pumpkin. And the Pumpkin, well, he's the king of the pumpkins. And subsequently, the delicious pumpkin pies. So, all we gotta do is give him his place. Meet the future location of the Pumpkin's Grotto. We're just gonna pretend that I didn't forget to record since the segment before I actually start building the Pumpkin's Grotto. So we're gonna use this as the time for the time lapse. Ooh, the time for the
stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I see them clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. No, I can't tell you why. Why you
back with the Pumpkin's Grotto. Nice little flower orchid chilling in. We got our goober, which I'd say he looks kind. He looks kind and happy. And we have the pumpkin's pies. Yeah, we got an amount. And some pumpkin's blessings. Which, yeah, they're golden carrots. Like, that one's pretty easy to discern, but the blessing is a bit more tricky. Obviously, we're going to make sure our builds are nice and bright. We would not want monsters spawning on our customers. I've gone and I've lit up everywhere around here. But with the Pumpkin's Grotto done, we finally have an income. But who would I be with only one form of income? I went and collected a whole boatload of sand and gravel. Not for me. I don't need concrete. I use all the concrete on my goober. No, today we're here to sell at our latest establishment, Dusty's. Yeah, I'm making two shops because, frankly, if one of them doesn't sell good, the other one most definitely will. I've got a lot of confidence that people will be after foods and be after gravel and sand. So, with that, I think it's time for some super fast build. Part 2.
Notice are the ways it stretched too far, and it has been knocked down while some of us are still left here between the scars. When you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. Your clothes and we're back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, it still hangs in the air. It helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see it at all.
With that, my second shop is complete. Welcome to Dusty's Dust. The name's not Dusty, but it is a dust store. Dusty's Dust. So it's pretty simple interior. We just provide the shopping. So 1 diamond for 2 stacks. You can take a stack of gravel and a stack of sand if you want that to be your 2, or you can go 2 from 1. Pretty simple collection status, but I'm quite a fan of it. As you can see, comparing to my previous 2 time lapse, I didn't actually pre-design this build. This one was completely free-handed, which means I did make a lot of mistakes I just was not very proud of. But overall, I think it turned out pretty nice, considering I didn't plan any of it. I didn't even know what to call it until partway through. So with that, we've got the pumpkin. We got dusters. We're doing pretty good. So I'll leave it a week, probably, maybe a bit less. And let's see if the server decides to flock to my profits. Right, so it's been about 2 days since I said I was gonna wait a week, and stuff has happened. First things first, I think the most important thing we need to cover is that the monument in the middle has been replaced with, well, what I affectionately call Carrot Tower, or the Tarot, if you would. I personally wouldn't, but you can. Which was built by Charleston using leftover materials from the pumpkin. The semicircle's carrot monument. Yeah. I didn't record that, sadly. We got the front of what looks to be a cherry barn, which sells horrors. Horrors. And coal, which I would personally discern to be more horrors. A deep slate shop just opened today, which, I mean, a diamond 2 stack, that's pretty good price. I have a feeling I'm going to be dropping a lot of money here. And importantly, the events hub has opened up, so let's give that a bit of a check out. I actually haven't been in here yet. Dear crafters, Valentine's Day is arriving in but a few short weeks. To allow each other to celebrate this with one another without romantic interest, I have devised an event. This sounds like Jigsaw. Okay. How it works, you write your name on a piece of paper providing the anvil, put it in the double chest in the middle. On the 1st of February, or when every name is put down, the papers and anvils will disappear and dispensers will appear. From there, hopefully, you will get a random name. With this random name, you need to do something nice for them. This could be a heartfelt message or giving them a hand or something completely different. Oh, I have ideas. Don't rig it, do something actually nice. Well, I've been developing a little persona that might be perfect for this. So, we put our name on. People have already started doing it, so we just chuck our name in, and I guess we're entered. I can't wait for that. Oh yeah, also the bookstore turned into a book wagon, which honestly, like, if regular bookstores were fun little wagons that traveled around the city, I probably would buy more books. This Jumbo's is making the pumpkin's entrance horrible. I might make stairs. No new sales today, but that's okay. Because I've actually been collecting sales. We're doing well, considering the time period. So that's the stores update. So with that, I think we've been pretty successful today. Wouldn't you agree? We've made not one, but 2 stores. We've made a boatload of profits. And overall, I'd say I've been quite successful at, like, being productive which is a rarity usually. So, I mean, if you've enjoyed it so far, it would mean so much to me if you were to, you know, maybe press the subscribe button. And honestly, if you've got any criticisms to make my videos better, I would be so appreciative because I'm still learning. I want to get better at editing, at writing, and just being entertaining. So, with that, I think it's time to say goodbye now. Toodle.